Look into the future. Look into the future. See the white doves are flying.
Back with you, man.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed, no
It's
doubt.
always
No doubt.
been good, man.
Absolutely. It's been wonderful, brother.
Man, if you don't mind, tell the viewers a little bit about your company and the works that you do. And I know it's an artist that you introduced me to. His name was iNSPiReD, which that's what he was introduced to me as.
Right,
but I know,
right. A lot of people know that name, remember that name, iNSPiReD. We did quite a bit of work under that name. Yeah, but the brother changed his name to Rise Ascend a while ago. It's been over 6 years now since he changed his name. Got quite a bit of work out under Rise Ascend. Rise Ascend is from Rochester, New York. He resides in Washington, D.C., and he is the head of Music to Stop the Persecution. Him and Christian Cauldron. Christian resides in Stockholm, Sweden. And the two of them are, the main two guys behind Music to Stop the Persecution. Although the team is international, we have ICOM. He's the joy bringer, brings like a reggae feel to what we're doing now. He resides in Guyana, South America. And then we have Bill and Stathis Vergas. They reside in Athens, Greece. The two of them go by Bingo Time, and they definitely bring in hits, some international flavor from Greece, some hip-hop, and they basically bring in a contemporary sound that we are infusing into the music. It's very unique, and it basically, to me, it sounds like movie soundtrack. You know what I mean? Everything that, Stathis is doing is epic. It's real big. It sounds like a movie production, the way that he does what he does.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, man. Like, I guess in the way in which hip hop is kind of like it's taking its own journey from where it used to be. Where they'll say a golden era or the beginnings of hip hop.
Yeah, we were part of that golden era. A lot of people remember back in the day. You know what I mean? But the thing about life is it evolves. You know what I mean? Music evolves, and people have different tastes for music. What we're trying to do is expand upon what others have laid down before us in terms of hip-hop and in terms of music at large. A lot of people in music did not respect hip-hop music back in the day, and some still don't, because they don't look at hip-hop artists as true music makers. A lot of hip-hop artists don't follow the theory and concept of music like that. They just put beats together and they do things in a very unorthodox manner. And so what we're trying to do is give respect to cultures and musics of the past, and tap into that premortal energy of the past that you for some reason it strikes a chord with you. We're trying to come up with a fresh sound like that, that's more inclusive internationally, and it has a large scope. That's our aim.
But let me ask you, I guess what are you guys currently working on? Being that I know he's been working on a couple of different projects. Also, what does I seen the title like "Stop the Persecution"? Like what do you mean by "Stop the Persecution"?
Yeah, the persecution that we're talking about in specific is the persecution of Falun Dafa practitioners in China. There's a vicious persecution that's been going on since 1999, whereas the Chinese government has been harvesting Falun Dafa practitioners' organs and selling them on the black market. And this is basically a very vicious thing that's going on, and it's a issue of a humanitarian issue. That if you have any compassion, your heart has to go out for these people that's suffering at the hands of this wicked regime. The world's people are under persecution by evil and corrupt leadership, and just people that are just out for profit and basically they have no regard for real human life or for creation, and the beings are suffering as a result of this. So on a broader scale, everyone is experiencing some suffering and some persecution, a large amount of the population.
Yeah.
But in particularly, we're talking about Falun Dafa practitioners, because Falun Dafa has been so good for us that we want to make the stance that the persecution of practitioners is a bad thing, and we're using our music.
That silver lining, little mama, no more crying. Sure you smile, no more hiding. We are looking to the future. Yeah, yeah. Looking to the future. See the white doves are flying. Outline that silver lining. Little mama, no more crying. Sure you smile, no more hiding. In the hospital delivery room on the 30th of March. I don't know about you, but